Hello and welcome back everyone. This is the part 2 of the video of the poem Uncle Dan, and as I have already told you that in this part we will talk about the poem, we will go through line by lines and I will explain you each and everything which is written in the poem. So let's begin. So we have already met Uncle Dan and we already know that where all this magic is happening because this is happening in Uncle Dan's den. So now let's start the poem. So the title of the poem is My Uncle Dan. My Uncle Dan's an inventor, you may think that's very fine. You may wish he was your uncle instead of being mine. If he wanted, he could make a watch that bounces when it drops. He could make a helicopter out of string and bottle tops, or any really useful thing can't get in the shops. So you can understand from these first few lines that the poet was trying to establish that Uncle Dan is not a normal scientist. He is making certain things which is not like the other things. He has the potential, he could make certain things which are very useful, but he is not doing that. So, what he is actually doing, let's move on to the next slide and let's see. But Uncle Dan has other ideas. The bottomless glass for ginger beers, the toothless saw that's safe for the tree, and a special word for a special spelling bee. So as we have already talked in the video 1 that we know that which type of scientist Uncle Dan is. He has different kind of ideas. He has made a glass which is bottomless, and in that it is not able to hold the ginger beer. He has invented a saw which has no teeth, and because of that it was not able to cut the tree. So all these kind of weird ideas are coming only in the Uncle Dan's mind. Now let's move on to the next part. Or the roll upable rubber ladder, the mystery pie that bites when it's bit, my Uncle Dan invented it. So all those kind of weird things which you found in this world has been invented by Uncle Dan. Have you ever seen a ladder which is made of rubber, and whenever you are going upwards, after that you can roll up that? Have you ever seen a pie, a cake, which will bite you back when you are trying to bite it? So this is horrible. So this type of scientist is my Uncle Dan is, and he has invented only these kind of things. My Uncle Dan sits in his den, inventing night and day. His eyes peer from his hair and beard like mice from load of hay. And does he make that the shoes that will go on walks without your feet? A shrinker to shrink instantly the elephants you meet? A carver that just carves from air sticks cooked and ready to eat? Okay? So he is giving ideas, the poet is throwing ideas that has he made those type of things like shoes which is walking without the person who is actually wearing it, or a shrinker whenever you see an elephant and you are afraid of that and you get shrink inside it, or a stick, food which is just making up from out of the air and it is cooked and giving it to you. Has he made all these type of things? No. These are useful things. So these are not made by Uncle Dan. So what are the things which he is making? No. He has other intentions. Only perfectly useless inventions. Like glassless windows, they never break. A medicine to cure the earthquake. The unspillable screwed down cup. The stairs that go neither down nor up, the door you simply paint on a wall, or Uncle Dan invented them all. So you can understand which type of scientist Uncle Dan is. What are these examples? He's making a window which has no glasses. So what is the use of that window? He's making a medicine for earthquake. Earthquake is a natural disaster. You cannot do anything about that. And he has made a medicine for that. The unspillable screw down cup. Okay, that means there is a cup which is fixed inside the table and you are not able to move it. So this is unspillable. You will put certain things, but how you are going to drink from that cup? Useless. And the stairs that go neither down nor up. He made a stair which is neither going down nor up. What is the use of that stair? The door you simply paint on a wall. You wanted to making a door? Okay, I will paint a door on the wall. You're not able to open that door. What is the use of that? So these type of inventions can only be done by Uncle Dan. So he's great scientist. Not in correct way, but in the hindsight of the other things. So these are the things which has been invented by Uncle Dan, and we have completed the poem. So now in the next video we'll talk about the exercises, the question and answers. I'll discuss about all those question and answers, and then I'll give you an assignment to complete that. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.